Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Washington, Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, today we're diving into a story that's been heating up in NFL circles, especially among Commanders fans. It's one of those rumors, those whispers that could turn into a full-blown reality, and it's got everyone talking about how the Commanders are plotting to shake up their backfield for the upcoming season. The buzz in the NFL is that Washington is in serious talks to acquire Aaron Jones from the Minnesota Vikings. And let me tell you, if this deal goes through, it could be a game-changer not just for the Commanders, but for the entire NFC East. Now, let's break down what this potential move involves, why it makes so much sense for Washington, and what kind of impact we could expect. First, Aaron Jones, for those who might not be fully aware, is a Pro Bowl caliber running back who's been a major weapon for the Green Bay Packers and more recently the Vikings. He's known for his explosiveness, his ability to make big plays, and his versatility as both a runner and a receiver. Since entering the league, Jones has accumulated impressive stats, with over 450 carries for nearly 139 yards and 46 rushing touchdowns. He's also a reliable receiver, with over 269 receptions for more than 83 yards and 21 scores. His career yards per carry sit at an impressive 4.9, and his yards per touch peak at 5.2, which makes him a constant threat on the field. In 2025, Jones had a bit of a roller coaster season, limited to just 3 games due to hamstring injuries. But even then, he showcased his capability by averaging around 3-4 yards per carry and catching 5 passes for 59 yards and a touchdown. But what really stands out is his overall consistency and ability to produce when healthy, which makes him a prime target for teams looking to bolster their ground game. The Vikings, on their part, are in a bit of a rebuild mode, and they've been actively shopping him around, especially after ending the season with a 3-4 record and a cap situation that they're trying to manage. They've got about $17 million in cap space, but they've also been clearing some room by releasing players and restructuring deals, including freeing up around $7 million by shedding some salary cap weight. Minnesota's odds for winning the Super Bowl have been around plus 800, and they're in a bit of a rebuild, looking to gather draft picks and young talent. Trading away a veteran like Jones for draft picks or future assets makes sense for them, especially considering they're looking to reset and develop their roster with an eye on the future. The Vikings are also looking to free up cap space, with around $24 million available after the trade, which they could redirect toward other key areas of their team. So, from their perspective, it's a strategic move. Get some value now, reset cap space, and focus on building a younger core. But on the other side, we've got the Commanders, who are very much in a different position. Washington is coming off a season where they showed flashes of brilliance, especially on offense, but also faced some inconsistency. Their record of 3-5 might not seem great, but there's a lot of optimism around their roster, especially with the emergence of some young talent. Adding Aaron Jones to the mix would be a huge boost, especially considering that the team has been searching for a consistent, explosive running back to pair with their current players. The current running back situation in Washington has been a bit of a roller coaster. Brian Robinson, Jr., has shown he's got the potential to be a star, but the team has been looking for that additional piece to really elevate their ground attack. Jones would be that piece, providing not just yards, but also a veteran presence, leadership, and a proven track record of success. His addition could complement Robinson perfectly, creating a dynamic duo that defenses would struggle to contain. When you talk about the potential impact, it's not just about adding a player, it's about transforming the entire offense, making it more unpredictable and dangerous. One of the key reasons why this move makes so much sense for Washington is the projected increase in offensive efficiency. If we look at the numbers, Jones' explosiveness, averaging 5.2 yards per carry in his career, would complement Robinson's 4.2 yards per attempt, creating a balanced and powerful rushing attack. This duo could generate over 600 yards combined, which would be a significant boost for the Commanders' offense. Plus, with Jones being a reliable receiver out of the backfield, catching 5 passes and gaining nearly 60 yards in 2025, he adds another dimension to the passing game, giving quarterback Sam Howell or whoever is under center more options and mismatches against opposing defenses. Now, let's not forget about the importance of third down efficiency. The Commanders have been looking to improve in those critical situations, and the addition of Jones, who has a catch rate of around 62.5%, would help elevate their third down conversion percentage. This is crucial because, in close games, those conversions often determine the outcome. With Jones's ability to pick up tough yards and make plays in the open field, Washington's offense could become much more consistent and potent. And then there's the big picture. The NFC East has been fiercely competitive for years, with teams like the Eagles and Cowboys always pushing for supremacy. The Eagles, in particular, have been dominant in recent seasons, with a solid roster and a Super Bowl win under their belt. The Cowboys, meanwhile, have a strong defense and an offense that's capable of scoring in bunches. For Washington to truly make a leap this year, they need to make bold moves. Acquiring Aaron Jones, a player with a proven track record and a high ceiling, could be that move. It's about creating mismatches, controlling the trenches, and establishing a relentless rushing attack that keeps opposing defenses honest. Looking back at history, the Commanders' recent trades and roster moves show a pattern of trying to find that spark, similar to when they acquired players like Derrick Henry, which significantly boosted their run game. Their rush ranking jumped from the bottom of the league to the top 15, showing that a single player can make a difference. If they land Jones, it could be just as impactful, especially with the potential to push their offense into a new gear. It's about adding that veteran spark, that extra edge that can turn close games into wins and elevate the team's confidence. Speculating further, the impact on their defense is also worth considering. When the offense can sustain drives with a strong running game, the defense benefits by staying fresh and on the sidelines longer. Washington's defense has shown resilience and growth, and gaining a more balanced offense could help them close out games more effectively. Plus, with the team's recent improvements, like increasing their average game time by about 2 minutes per game, the overall team chemistry and stamina could see significant gains. Now, if we look at the bigger picture, the Super Bowl odds for Washington are not out of reach. Historically, the Commanders have been a team capable of making deep playoff runs, especially when the offensive line and rushing attack are clicking. With the addition of a player like Jones, they could see their Super Bowl odds improve from around plus 8,000 to a more favorable range, perhaps approaching plus 5,500 or even better if they secure the right pieces. It's that kind of move that can turn a team from a fringe playoff contender into a legitimate threat. Of course, it's not just about the move itself, but also about how the team integrates Jones into their system. The coaching staff, led by head coach Ron Rivera, has been emphasizing a balanced approach, and this move fits perfectly into that philosophy. It's about building a team that can adapt, that can run when needed, and pass effectively when necessary. The chemistry between Jones and Robinson, combined with the development of their young quarterback, could be the recipe for a true resurgence. Remember, last season, the Commanders' rushing attack improved significantly when they added players like Derrick Henry, so it's clear that investing in the run game pays off. The fans are certainly excited about the possibilities. They see the potential for a more explosive offense, one that can control the clock, wear down defenses, and set up big plays in crucial moments. It's also about sending a message that Washington is serious about competing and making a push for the postseason and beyond. The NFC East is tough, no doubt, but with strategic moves like this, the Commanders could take a big step forward. To wrap up, whether this deal materializes or not, the chatter alone has already energized the fan base. It's about building a team that can contend, that can surprise opponents, and that can make a real statement in the upcoming season. The combination of Jones and Robinson with the right scheme and a bit of luck could be the perfect recipe for a breakthrough year. And for fans of the Commanders, it's an exciting time because the road to the Super Bowl might just have a new shortcut, and it's paved with speed, experience, and a relentless desire to win. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you believe Aaron Jones would be the missing piece that propels this team into serious playoff contention? Or do you think the Vikings might hold on to him a bit longer? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. Remember, this isn't just about rumors. It's about your passion, your hope for a brighter, more successful season. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for all the latest Washington Commanders news. Thanks for being with me today, and as always, let's keep that passion alive. Go Commanders!